something new out.
Yeah, we're filming outside.
We're filming outside.
As if you couldn't tell.
We just finished up our long day, Friday. So welcome to Shade's podcast. My name's Dana.
I'm Gigi,
Hi.
and it's fucking hot outside.
It's so hot.
If you're in New York or in America, you know it's fucking hot.
Yeah, anywhere. Summer.
All over, it's fucking hot.
Shoot. Okay, yeah. So this week, what did we do? It was my birthday.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Did you have a good time? I had an amazing time.
I had the best time.
Go on the social media so you guys can see the late night.
The late
The
night after
shenanigans,
party.
the buffoonery, the tomfoolery.
The tomfoolery was insane. I had such a great birthday. I'm 27 now, so I had so many people celebrate it with me, and I feel so grateful and lucky to have all these beautiful characters in my life.
Totally.
Yeah, totally.
I had my fan set up in my bag, but it's too hot and I couldn't feel anything, so I'm bringing it in the front.
Yeah, so let's get right into our discussions, what we want to talk about.
Okay.
We definitely wanted to bring up ELC and 14N from the Aveda color line.
ELC, if you don't know, is high lift color.
So it's almost like using a bleach, but using a hair color with the most lift, the most ammonia in the tube to get the lift instead of using a bleach. So you definitely have to use like a higher developer. It's a stronger color, but it's not as strong as bleach. So
it still doesn't eat through color, right? Like we recommend putting it on virgin hair, not like usually.
Yeah, so it's here's another concept. Color doesn't lift color. So ELC won't lift out if you already have existing hair color in your hair. So it works the best on virgin hair. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And
Yeah, she's right.
It'll never lift as blonde as bleach, but it's a great tool to have.
Yeah,
so,
it also, and I think to touch on that, not only does it not lift like bleach, but it keeps the hair kind of warm. There's a lot of warmth in it. So if you're cool with warm, golden tones, high lift color might be for you.
Right. So it all just depends on.
Or if you're old.
Or
if you're an old blonde. I say old with the most respect ever. You're only as old as you feel. You know, if you're if you're a person of an older age, if
you have some grays and you'd like to blend them,
yes,
ELC could be your friend.
Yes.
So ELC is basically the most lifting in the tube. It's just pure ammonia, pure lift, no tone, nothing, just clear lift. And so 14N is something that we've been playing with. 14N is basically ELC with just the most mild pastel neutral undertone to the color. So when it's lifting, it's kind of controlling the tone as well. So Gigi used that today.
The N is different. The N, so I actually used it today and it like my client looked fucking gorgeous. Like literally, okay, so my client came in, she had been box coloring her own hair.
Okay.
She's blonde.
Yeah.
She's also of the older age group. And she had gray.
Okay.
All her hair was older.
Was it like salt and pepper, or was it more salt and pepper, or a mixture?
Girl, it was gray. It was
gray.
White. It was old. She's old.
Salt.
Yes, it was just the salt.
Just the
no
salt.
Pep.
No pep.
Hold the pep.
Okay.
Just the salt.
Just the salt.
So she wanted to basically come in to have her hair professionally done.
Okay.
And I told her, well, why don't we make you like an expensive blonde, like an expensive gray coverage blonde.
Who doesn't want that?
Right. Let me tell you, when she was done, I swear, she came in looking like a Karen. She left giving Marilyn Monroe. Like, literally
Karen
Marilyn.
to Marilyn Monroe.
Karen to Marilyn Monroe.
Wow.
Like, it was perfect.
Wow.
We used 14N with a little bit of Pastel V to control the warmth, and a little bit of Pastel YO.
Right.
Pastel YO to add some tone into the hair, just so, because she's also gray.
Right, so it's gonna like warm it up, give it that sandy, beigey tone.
It's gonna take gray hair from looking white to looking blonde.
Right,
like beach blonde, like bleach blonde.
Because if she just did Pastel V on its own, it would literally be
gray.
Violet.
Right.
Yeah, like
right.
Pastel violet.
Right, it would be horrible.
You need a little gold in there to balance it out.
Right.
Yeah.
So we did that, and we did a partial highlight. And
Beautiful.
The partial highlight worked out perfectly because it kind of connected roots to ends, so it was the same color story.
I love
She
that.
left with this gorgeous voluminous blow dry.
She sounds very lucky.
She was ecstatic.
She was feeling
I think
herself.
I just got a new client. Thank
Yes.
you. It was great.
Here for it. Here for it.
Totally.
So, anyway,
We're also filming on the street, if you guys didn't
we're
realize.
filming on the street.
A little awk, but we love.
So let's talk about that runway.
Oh, the mugler.
The
Out of
hoops.
control. Out of
I can't.
control.
Everyone needs to stop what they're doing, pause this video, and go watch that runway.
Literally, it's so good. The music is good. The fucking models are amazing. The vibe is amazing. The clothes are amazing. We're here for all the new things that are happening in Mugler.
The hoops were so big they were going under the armpit. That's the hoop.
Literally, your arm went through the bigger.
I
You know how
died.
they say the bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe. Well, these hoes got some big ass hoops.
She hula hooping.
She hula hooping through Mugler.
That was so
amazing.
fierce. I've never seen anything like that before.
Meg Thee Stallion is the new face of Mugler right now,
Right.
which we love.
We love. The whole video was just so breathtaking, so exciting to watch, and I'm here for it.
Same.
Yeah.
I was really into it. I thought it was great.
So into it.
Wait, so I know that you said I know that you said we were talking about high lift color, but I also
Right.
want to kind of talk about and see what your opinion is
Tell me.
on chunky versus non-chunky highlights.
There's a time and place.
Okay.
Yeah, for me.
Because I feel like right now the aesthetic, everything is changing,
It's true.
and like especially when you see people with wigs, all the wigs I feel like
Are
have
chunky, but I don't
chunky.
think that's on purpose.
I think it's accident.
A little bit.
I
A
don't
little
think
bit of both.
it's. I
No.
think people definitely mean to do that. I don't know if it's an accident every time.
No.
We don't. It's not our vibe.
It's not. Yeah. I guess it's not my everyday vibe, but if someone's coming in, they're like, I want chunky highlights, I want black color, I want to look exotic, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is that I feel like at some point this was the vibe, right? So like.
Yeah.
We saw it all in the 90s. Jennifer Aniston is
Yeah.
like the number one reference.
I
always.
think as long as the root is soft and shadowed, I don't mind a chunky situation happening
Interior.
here down.
Right.
You know, that's what's gonna give the pop, the ribbon effect.
Right.
But I don't want to see chunky at the root where it looks like stripy.
Yeah, I can agree with you with that because
Yeah.
I think I don't know if it's like just our aesthetic or how we're trained, but we tend to prefer softer. We like to look naturally unnatural. So if you're not naturally a redhead, we're gonna make you a redhead, but we're gonna make you a natural redhead.
It's gonna look wearable, tasteful. They're gonna be
Always.
looking into your eyes, not your bad hair color.
Right.
And
And you'll get compliments.
And you'll get compliments. It'll just look golden and gorgeous and complimentary to your skin tone and your complexion. That's what we do. That's what we love.
Totally.
And that gets me off.
Here for it.
So
I also just want to make a note right now to the camera, to people watching.
What's up?
If you've never filmed, taken photos, or done anything in the public with people out and about around you, it's nerve-wracking, but the more you do it, it like gets kind of easy.
it's
like
actually
I
kind of funny.
Yeah, like I'm
watching
kind of
the
here
people
for it.
walk by.
Like I kind of want to it would be, I think, great. You guys let us know, leave a comment. Do you think it would be great if we have interaction? Like, should we start asking questions to people in the street?
Hey, just wondering, have you ever
What
had
do
a
you feel about-
keratin?
Yeah. What do you feel about chunky highlights versus
Yeah.
non-chunky? Like, do you like or not?
Right.
Let us know the vibe.
Let us know, like or dislike.
Totally.
So yeah, I also wanted to mention a new favorite gloss for platinum blondes for double processes I've been playing with. It's 7NB.
We love an NB.
7NB has a nice sandy tone. 10VV. So it kind of makes like, it's gonna make like an 8.5.
Right.
So, and the V and the NB together make the most beautiful sand tone. So I'm really into this gloss.
Totally. I agree with you.
yeah.
I think when it comes to glossing just in general, especially when you're going lighter,
Yeah.
an NB over an N.
I love it.
It's my vibe always.
Yeah.
I feel like the N, and I learned my lesson, I put an N, 9N to be exact, on my clients' ends.
Yeah.
And it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
But the N was so flat.
Flat.
Was so flat, and if I would have done NB with a little bit of 9AA, it would have just been perfect.
Sparkly, gorgeous.
That's what we love. We love a sparkle.
Luminous.
I love a blonde with a sparkle.
Who doesn't like that?
Right.
So
Totally.
I
Yeah, well, I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
So.
I would use it on like a
Noted.
brunette. Yeah. I would use it on like a brunette that has like orangish.
Where the fuck were you when I was highlighting? Where were you when I was glossing? This would have been so much easier for me.
We live and we learn.
I had a
through
panic
experience.
attack.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna learn through that, and that's what makes it fun and exciting.
Totally.
To look back on, and now you know.
The more you know.
The more you know.
And now you guys know. Now you guys will make the same mistakes. So I mean.
It's all about the warm tones on a blonde.
Right. But let us know. Like,
Let
what
us
do you
know.
guys like? Do you guys prefer cooler tones? Do you like warmer tones?
It all depends on preference.
Right.
But yeah. So anyway.
And the client.
The client.
It has to go together. It has to be like a color story. Their skin,
The
their
skin,
eyes,
complexion.
their hair. Everything goes together. Everything has to work in harmony, right?
Yeah.
So like that's ultimately what it is.
Yeah.
I think that people who tend to get like stuck in a specific type of gloss, I'm like, you're kind of turning yourself into like a one-trick pony.
Well, I was just about to say that, a one-trick pony.
We don't like a one-trick pony, honey. Okay?
We like a little experiment. Come on.
We love to experiment.
Excite us.
Right.
We want to see it.
Right.
Yeah.
Try new things.
Try new things because you'll always be growing that way.
And what's old is always old.
Yeah, it's
So
boring.
like, try something new.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be old. Scratch his head.
The keratin update. Everyone kind of went crazy for our keratin conversation. I had so many people calling me. My aunt called me. She does hair.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, she's like, you have it all wrong. I love keratin, and you have to use the right keratin for the right person, and there's all different strengths.
Well, you know, I
and
do like a
whatever.
keratin sometimes.
Right. So the keratin is on the fence.
Right now, I could use a keratin. It's
We're
so
not
humid outside.
completely writing it off. Just as colorists, we don't appreciate when you change the chemical compound of the cuticle because now we're struggling with the tone.
Right.
That's what it all comes down to. The color doesn't take the same when you get a keratin, and it's like a wild card.
But I guess, and I don't remember if I said this in the last time.
Yeah.
It probably also is about talking and having a good consultation with your client, right? And seeing what's most
What's
important
in
for
the
them.
hair? That's true, but also their hair history. What's
Right.
in your hair? Tell me everything.
Right. And what do you want?
And what do you want?
Are you someone that your main priority is having an easy blowout, like wash and go?
Right.
Or are you somebody who is a little more, has like a little more maintenance?
Wants a bright blonde all the time.
Right.
And doesn't want to see any
Or just
gold.
like no orange.
No
'Cause even if you're a
orange.
brunette, you gotta
Right.
be willing to see orange.
You gotta sacrifice.
You gotta sacrifice something.
There's gotta be a
Something's gotta
sacrifice.
freaking give.
Right.
There's a movie I
So-
think named Something's Gotta Give. There's a
Something's gotta
reason
give.
why it's a saying.
Right.
Because something's gotta give.
Makes sense.
Like us out here filming in the street. Something's
the
gotta give.
street.
Something's gotta give.
We're trying to be good.
Let us know if we're giving.
Yeah, let us know, please. So here's another cool topic. Our salon that we work for is looking for apprentices.
Oh,
So
good point.
yeah,
Yeah.
so if anyone is inspired by what we talk about and want to know more and just they want to connect on a deeper level, definitely feel free to DM us. Shout out,
Don't DM me.
You could DM me, DM the podcast.
DM the podcast.
And, show interest, and maybe you can come and apprentice us.
No, totally. It'd be great.
sick.
We do need apprentices.
We do.
We both went through the apprentice program.
Yeah.
So,
And that's what
I mean,
made us
we're
great
fabulous now.
colorists.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
We
wanna
put
be
in the
like
work.
me?
You want to be like G to me. We put in the work, and now we're living life. So
Right.
it's all worth it. We love what we do. It's really fun. It paid off. One more topic I wanted to get into is on the 27th, I'm doing a salon takeover for the salon I work for.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Should we,
we're not going to say the name of the salon.
how do they know where to go? Oh,
You could just click on my profile.
Instagram the Shades podcast.
But
And we'll give you all the details.
I'm
through
doing
that.
a takeover for the salon that I work for, and it's going to be aired on the 27th. So if you want to kind of see a glimpse of our lifestyle through the salon, go ahead and check that out. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is my first and last name, Dana Yurick.
At Dana Yurick.
At Dana Yurick. Yeah, so.
And then you can just follow me and just for shits and giggles. My Instagram is at GG, 2 G's, BLV like Victor, SINI. Yeah, let us know.
Let us know.
Look through our photos, you'll see us having fun. We hang out a lot together. you'll see the shades late night
After party.
after party situation, which is posted on both of our personal Instagram pages.
You had to be there.
Yeah, it was a
So,
good fucking time.
It was a bop.
I definitely drank a little too much, so we love that.
Not on a Wednesday.
On a motherfucking Wednesday,
Not on
honey.
a Wednesday.
Club going up on a Wednesday. How do you feel about that?
Feel great.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, so let's close out here. Hopefully this video works.
Hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, you know what?
We're gonna have to do it again.
Right, we'll do it again tomorrow, but you know what? Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes
The
perfect.
best part is if it does fucking work,
What?
we know that we have a new spot to film.
This is our spot. We're holding down the block.
Welcome to my hood.
Welcome to it.
This is my hood.
Alright, so let's close out here.
Cool, love you guys.
Good night.
Stay
and
tuned.
See you next week.